I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY. I'm here to bring you guys the latest on these three right here. We're talking about Tyler Perry, y'all. He has something very interesting to say in new court documents that were filed. He's responding to Mario Rodriguez, okay, the guy who sued him for $77 million for touching his goodies. So I'm going to tell you about that. Stick around for that. We are also talking about Ray J. Y'all know Ray J has a very serious health condition, and he's had a few advocates out here discussing it. I'm going to tell y'all the latest advocate, okay? And then Miss Kandi Burruss has some real concerns about what dating is going to look like after marriage, child. She basically has put out a warning for folks, and I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. Not only are you not getting any of her money, okay, you're not going into her pocketbook, the other pocketbook, you know what I'm saying? The one Tamar Braxton talks about all the time. Stick around for all of it. All of it. Hit my like button, share the video, become a subscriber if you are not already, and make sure your notification bells are on, okay? And let's get into it. So you guys, I'm going to start with Tyler Perry first, okay? Because he says something real interesting in his court documents. And what he said exactly was that Mario Rodriguez, the guy who's sued him back in December of 2025 for $77 million for touching his goodies. He said, Tyler Perry said that Mario only began asserting that their relationship was non-consensual after Tyler stopped covering expenses such as rent, car payments, medical bills, and other unpaid costs. So he said when he was paying those things, Mario didn't have a problem, okay? There was no consent thrown around or non-consent thrown around. But yeah, he basically went on to say that the lawsuit, the SA lawsuit, has no basis in fact or law, and it also has no merit. And he said that he's known Mario since 2016, and that he had a very minor role in the movie Boo, Medea's Halloween. He's barely had a speaking role, okay? So he said for all of that, he's not going to allow this man to take him down. All right, y'all, let me know what y'all think about it. I thought it was interesting that he used the word non-consensual, because it implies that prior to when he was paying everything, whatever was going down was consensual, correct? I don't know if this is lightweight him, you know, coming out of the closet or not, but he has to stop letting these men hold all of this stuff over his head, because there might be somebody else filing a lawsuit. Y'all can talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know back in 2023, Netflix and Tyler Perry went into a deal where he was producing several projects under the Netflix umbrella, paid millions of dollars for. And I believe that another project, I think this might be his second or third, is rolling out this year. So it hasn't stopped his bag, because y'all know typically people don't want to fool with you when you have these kind of allegations over your head. They'll drop you like, you know, like a bag of hot potatoes, child, but not Tyler Perry. Anyway, y'all talk to me about that. Let's move on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so let's talk about Ray J, y'all. His mom, who has been, you know, pretty quiet for a little while, she is out here advocating for her son. There's a lot of people reporting online that Ray J is faking this, or they don't believe him, whatever the case may be. But Sonia said, listen, she was there. She talked to the doctors herself. She knows that Ray J has a serious condition, and that it's life-threatening. Let's hear what Miss Sonia Norwood had to say.
That rings in my ear, life-threatening. It's so scary and serious that every other word that was explained to us was, this is life-threatening. It's almost like if he made one move or did one thing, it's life-threatening.
Okay, so Sonia actually explained what had happened with Ray J, how he even came to this diagnosis. So back in January, Ray J went to the hospital for pneumonia, and which is also very, very serious. And he was, supposed to be at home healing, being on the mend. A lot of people remember Ray J walking the streets of Miami and asking for a ride and stuff like that. He seemed a little out of it then. But anyway, after he got home and he was, recovering, I guess things went left again and he ended up being hospitalized again. And he called his parents and told them what was going on and said that he believed it to be, a further complication of the pneumonia. And then Miss Norwood said, nope, we got another call saying, get down here quick. Ray J has a condition that is life-threatening. She said Ray J was in the hospital and couldn't even move. She said that he was experiencing chest pain so severe that he could barely move. And then he was later diagnosed with cardiomyopathy. So that means that blood flow to his heart is only about 15 to 20%. And even though it is serious, it can be managed as long as he lives right? He has to take care of his health. But she, I guess, is a little concerned or upset that people aren't taking him seriously. And so she came online to talk about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I do believe that that is what he has. And I actually thought when Princess Love went and dropped those charges against him, I also thought that she was a testimony that what he was going through was serious. She tried to also correct people on social media, but I don't think people took her too seriously. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let's move on to Kandi Burruss. All right, y'all. So Kandi Burruss was over there talking to Sherry Shepherd, and she was talking about what her dating life may look like after the ink is dry on this divorce. Y'all know they still got a couple of more things that they need to work out, her and Todd, in order to finalize things. But she said that right now that the people who are reaching out to her to date her, she said that they all believe that she is some chicken head ready to cluck and buck. Okay. She said just because she has an adult toy line, just because she has been pretty open about her bedroom life, does not mean that you're going to get that NDA special. Okay. She said that she needs to be wine, dine. She needs to learn a person and she has to trust you before she goes there. Okay. She's not a one night stand, according to Kandi Burruss. Child, oh my goodness. I didn't even think about what life on the other side of that would look like since she has been so open. But she said, as of right now, everybody that slides in her DMs, for the most part, they're promising to rock her world on the first night. Just give them a try. So she said, no more. People have no access to her bank pocketbooks or the pocketbook below her belt. Okay. So y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that, child. It's messy, but it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about that. And yeah, I'll give y'all some more tea later. We're going to keep talking about these folks and what they got going on, as long as they're sharing. Okay. Hit my like button, share the video. Make sure you're following me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. And until the next one, bye-bye.